and welcome to our channel Twin Flame Embrace. We are Paco and Déborah, Twin Flames in Union. Today my first video about my transgender transition with my one true love, my perfect partner, my ultimate lover, my twin flame. Yeah, and that's what I would like to talk about, because I had to heal through some blocks and fears to kind of make this video first together now with my partner, with my
me. Hi.
twin flame, my true love, about talking about my transition in public on my channel, our channel, and also what is the topic about the next step I have in my transition is the breast surgery, the mastectomy. And I told in my last video that I have an appointment in November, just an information appointment with the chirurg. And I didn't make a video until now because I had to heal through blocks in my heart and fears. And as I always would like to share with you from an honest place, I was not able to do that. And I also desired having my partner with me, my twin flame, but I had to heal through fears too, because as I started my transition, I had support from my community, that LGBTQ plus community in Twin Flame universe, and also through my coach, but I didn't have someone in my physical reality, to be honest. So I just had my psychologist. He supported me always.
He's a very cool guy.
Yes, I have. I do inner healing work with that mirror exercise. I told you already, with Jeff and Celia, and I was guided from the universe, I say God, to receive all the support I have here in Austria. And so he guided me to support myself also monthly with a psychologist who is focused on transgender. And he is a really cool guy, and he helped me a lot in all the steps, and he helped me to find the perfect doctors for my testosterone treatment, and also the hospital I can make my first surgery. Yeah, and about this I talk today with you, and I would like to ask you first, since you are living with me end of June, it is also for you new.
Oh, yeah.
You are with your man, and your man is kind of still in transition into his perfect body. And what do you feel about all the things I desire in my heart? That I get this surgery, because the surgery is not an easy step you do. You really have to get clear in your
Desire,
heart about the desire and what it means to do such a surgery. It affects all your life then. And it's not only that you desire to have this man body, but to get this man body there are steps to do, and you have to get very clear here. And what does that mean for you as the woman next to me? What I will do? What comes up for you?
The first thing for me that it's important to tap into, or kind of like get clear with you, is that this is actually what you desire to do. That you are not doing it because out of a rush, out of a whim, or because it was written in my love list that I wanted a man in a man's body, but that this is actually your desire, and whether I'm here or not, it doesn't change. Exactly. That you want to go through the steps as they are being presented to you. Because that's pretty much it. That's kind of like the big piece. Starting the testosterone treatment might not be as challenging as going through a surgery. So this is where, like, okay, what is the purpose behind it? What is your real intention? And it's in alignment with your desire. And you always come to this place where it's like a very peaceful yes. And it's like, okay, I support you.
That's exactly very important to talk about. As we desire to be the man we truly are in our heart, we also desire...
I'm a feminine, and I'm very happy to be one.
We desire to have also a fulfilling romance, a fulfilling partnership with the woman next to us.
Yeah.
And it's very important that you talk about this topic, that you never do any step on your transition because you would like to
please someone else. Yeah, it has to
your
feel
partner.
good for you first. And we've had these conversations with Paco, like whenever he goes through his steps, I'm also kind of like working on my side of it. And I always get to the same clarity that I will still choose to be with him no matter what. So when you have that foundation of unconditional love, I feel like maybe this helps you have the freedom to make the choice that you actually want to make.
Yeah, because as I go deeper, because I already explained in my previous videos, before I do any step on my transgender transition into my main body, I always feel my feelings about it in my heart. And I support myself with the mirror exercise by Jeff and Jalia, also on my transgender transition. And so I have to feel through fear, also hate feelings, also about guilt and shame in my heart first. And I do that always until I feel 100% peaceful with the next step I do kind of on the outside and change on the outside. And it's so important what you
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
said here. This unconditional love about how it is right now. As I cultivated in my heart, because it's obvious that I'm not the one I truly desire for me, but I had to learn to love myself unconditionally how I am right now. But as you came here, this was a new situation also for you, because in the physical you kind of were faced with it. And as we
I just with it every day, just as you.
Exactly. As you, we are one of our core values is honesty. You were very honest with me, and I saw, it's only she has to work through that on her side, and that was totally okay. And now, as I claim deeper my true desire in my heart, and I heal through every block in my heart to my desire to get the first surgery done, to my breast surgery, the mastectomy. You say to me, oh, you don't need to know that anymore. I love you so much. I love also the breasts you have right now, and they kind of belong to our union now. And then she's reflecting me my unconditional love, and she's reflecting us the unconditional acceptance we have right now. And that's very beautiful to receive that and to relax into it, because from this peaceful place I can see, okay, but it feels like I let them 100% fully. I love them all my life. I always find them beautiful, and now I can let them go from a peaceful place without guilt, without shame, without hate that I had them. I can say, okay, you served me very well all my life, and I'm very thankful for all that you served. That's how I speak with them, kind of, and that is how I love them fully, and so I can let go of them. And now I can receive how good it feels to me when I imagine myself in my true body.
Yeah, it's a process that invites a lot of compassion too. For anyone moving through a transition, there has to be compassion for the choice that you made to manifest the situation. And of course, because it is a choice, it can be undone.
Yes.
And thank God for the 21st century, there are a lot of procedures that actually support everyone in doing this.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Kudos there.
So,
yeah.
I had to, because I had my first information appointment in November. The chirurg was very professional. When I came to the hospital, because of Corona, there were a lot of restrictions. I had to wait there. Then I had to heal through my impatience a lot. Always before I come closer to these appointments, I have to heal through a lot of impatience, and then I heal through it. It was kind of layer by layer. I healed through it, and then woo, out of magic, I just waited 10 minutes, and I was the next. And I talked with this a chirurg, and he was very clear, and he was very professional, and he looked at my breast and he said, yeah, they are big, and so he has to make the big cut, and that I am aware what that means. And he also clearly said to me, I will not do the surgery before you didn't had the treatment for a whole testosterone treatment for a whole year, because he desires to build for me a beautiful man breast then. And as the breasts still
are changing throughout the process
until a year, he said he will not do that. And I said, perfect, thank you for telling me that, because he felt I have this impatience, and he kind of disciplined me, and I immediately received it because I desired to look then beautiful. And I heal through everything, because there will be a scar, we will see it, but you can do something with scars that they are not so much seen. And working on a tattoo. You can do that too, of course, exactly. Yeah, and then he also, in Austria, you need extra expert opinion from a psychologist that you are emotionally and
psychologically stable, making this decision.
And ready to make this decision, exactly. And that's what was also, he also said I have to go to make a monography, that they look if everything is okay. And so that was kind of my homework, going home, making the calls with a psychologist that I get this expert opinion, and for this monography in a radiology. And I had to heal through more than a month that I do this. Because, like I said, I'm always honest with myself. Even I decided that there is still fear. I looked at other trans men who already made
the full transitions, or like are far more advanced than you in your process.
I always looked at them and, this desire just is, that's so beautiful. But I was honest, and I healed step by step through every upset that came up, with having a surgery, kind of lying under a knife, or how do you say it in English?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the expression is correct.
Yeah, and getting all these things done to get it, and then I received it. But yeah, in truth, it's a gift. 21st century, how Déborah said, it's a gift, because I can now really live in the body I truly desire in my heart. And so I feel very peaceful. And then one day it felt so uncomfortable to have them, and it was kind of this, maybe it's just the last piece here to feel through in my heart, and I had to feel through a lot of fear. It was just fear, and it's okay to feel this fear. And as I'm best supported with the mirror exercise, I loved myself here completely. And then I was able to pick up the phone and call the psychologist, and he said, yes, come. And then he said, yeah, kind of next week. And I, okay, maybe at that time, no problem, come. And it was everything very easy. And next week I have to call again, right, this for the monography. They have vacations right now, but also this feels easy because it's nearby here. I found something. And that's kind of my update for my transition. And I would like you to say something.
I was just feeling guided to share in a nutshell, like how it feels to you to have not only like the external support of the medical staff, but the teaching that supports the how you move through it. And I feel like it would be a nice, maybe a nice experience to share, like how the difference that you see in your process and the one of your brother who's also a trans man. Because you shared this piece and it was very important to see the difference.
Yeah, I see the difference in I am open to receive support emotionally and
psychologically and spiritually.
Spiritually, because this means something what you do here, and that makes it easier for me.
Yeah,
and
like
a very grounded and sustainable.
And peaceful.
And
process.
Peaceful. It's for me very peaceful, everything. Also how I go outside in the world. And that's possible because I support myself with inner healing. And so I get my power back with every step I do for my transgender transition.
Yeah, I feel like it was important to share that. Like, you can have a peaceful transition process.
Exactly.
That kind of like
suits it.
Yeah, exactly, like kind of suits all the external stuff that you have to go through. Like I of course haven't moved through a transition, but I had my surgery when my kid was born, I know it's not fun to have that experience, but the fact that you have tools that support you from within makes it even easier.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like this is what you're aiming to in
Exactly.
this video.
That's
like
what
to share how easy it can be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you would like to have support on this level, I am a certified ascension coach, and as I share, like also focused on transgender transition in a spiritual way. You can reach out to us, to me, on our website twinflamesembrace.com. Also, when you're looking for your true love, because everyone has his true love, and also you.
And
as a
clearly
trans
having the
woman,
situation of not being in the right body is not a obstacle.
No.
So
you deserve your true love. You deserve your perfect partnership. Yeah, just reach out to us and we see us in the next video.